Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create custom collision for your static meshes, because most of you probably had this problem that you download some nice new asset and then when you open it up you just apply default collision and then save it, but then when you try to play the game your character is actually colliding with things that are not there or standing in the air. Or I have this wheelbarrow and I want to place some spheres actually inside, but when I do that, they just kind of roll off the top. And what you can try is going into the mesh and actually increasing this hull count and verts and precision. But that actually takes quite a lot of processing power to have this asset in the game. And that's not counting if you have multiple of them. And after it actually generates the collision, it's sometimes still not perfect or what you want, because if it's something like this rock, you can see some of the collision here are covering nothing. So even with the max settings on that one, I can go here and again I will be standing in the air. But there is a way you can actually create custom collision, and most of the people don't actually know this. You can just go to collision, you can remove the collision that is there, and then you do have three options here. You can add sphere collision, add capsule, or add box collision. And then for example, if you want to have some surface that you want to stand on, you would add box collision. And then you can actually use these tools to resize it, make it smaller or bigger as you want. And then in these places where I want to actually stand on the rock, you can move it like this, rotate it, and this will be like a straight surface that I won't be colliding with. Or if you have some rock jutting out like this, you can add capsule collision. Again, make it smaller, rotate it, and add it like this, just here. And then that whole part of the rock won't be accessible. And then you can add one more of this box collision, just duplicate it by holding Alt, adding it here, and again you can stand in this place. And this works for anything. You can add trees, because usually tree trunks, if you make them really big, are not very precise, so you can wrap them in like this sphere collision or a capsule collision. And then also in the wheelbarrow itself, like if you want asset like that that will hold and other meshes on top of that, again I would just add box collision, not this one, remove it, add box simplified collision, make it smaller, round it, and then just duplicate it. And this way your player will actually collide, or your objects will collide only with the collision that you set up. And it doesn't need to be complex at all. All we need for this one is like 4 squares. And now if I try to place something inside, it actually falls inside nicely. You can see I placed the collision a little bit higher, so it's not directly on the bottom. But then you can just here go to show your simple collision, and you can continue where you left off. So I can select this one and place it a little bit lower. Right, that is how you create custom collision. So thank you for watching, have a nice day.